Closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities and Target Field. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Colin McHugh gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, thanks. What you're going to see a lot of from Colin McHugh, a lot of breaking balls. At one point, he threw more breaking balls than anybody in the league. So you're going to see a lot of curveballs. You're going to see a lot of sliders. He has a good fastball that's 89 to 92 miles an hour, has the straight changeup, but he will be exclusively a breaking ball pitcher. He'll throw his curveball and slider any time in a count, and you're going to see a lot of breaking balls in this one from Colin McHugh.
Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Archie Chan, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that's a home run into the top tank. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Batting third.
Into the box, right, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2. Slow grounder to first. Reined in. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box now, number 3. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Number 2 would be next. McHugh gets the sign with the payoff pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Bottom of the first coming up, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Derek Lowry will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Now at the plate, Colin Kaline. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch on its way, and a ball. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
One out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. is taken, ball 3. Joe Quo waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit high and deep to right center. Lee on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Batting third, the catcher, Joe.
The next twin up, Joe Quo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the 1st inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down go the Twins in order. It remains 1-0. Stepping in, number 2, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
The second baseman, number 2.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Now batting, Nate Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now to the plate, number 30. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch outside. 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
At the plate, David Lee. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Lee is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. Fastball called for strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Still even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rasmus has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
Digging in, Gary Cox. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. He's set, and the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ramsey is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Giancarlo Stanton now. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two balls and a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 9 on the year as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Up next for Minnesota, Starlin Castro. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. Rasmus on at first, nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and it's fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Clyde Quinones. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Now it's 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Fouled off. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Runners on first with one down. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Diego Corona. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
The catcher, Diego Corona.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he fouls this one off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Archie Chan. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. Don't want to forget about him.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way, and that misses for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
In now, number 3, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Now at the plate, number 75. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
The first baseman, number 75.
Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee racing back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Stepping in now, James Ramsey. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Lee is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in now, Colin Kaline. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Soft grounder left side. And that's the second out.
That's for the Twins. The third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slow.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through three here in Minneapolis. It's now 2-1 Minnesota. At the plate, number 2 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game,
Now
no
batting,
doubt about it. But to
the
make things
shortstop,
worse, he just
Nate
lost one of the fastest
Walker.
guys in the ballpark.
Now at the plate, Nate Walker. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Row. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Standing in now, number 30. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You don't D-roll as a pitcher. That can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
David Lee is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing he could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer. Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
4 runs here in this half inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Number 75 in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, Diego Corona.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Diego Corona.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Five runs on only 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
In now, Archie Chan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a hot shot to the left side that carries over Castro at short. It's a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Eric Schaefer answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Schaefer.
Michael Lee will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball here, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Schaefer is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. That's popped up. Number 75 onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Corona at second. Chan on at first with 2 down. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. Quo finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the damage done here is the Astros get 4 runs on the grand slam. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 5-2 Houston. Leading off the inning, Joe Quo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So one away now, and that brings up the dangerous right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
1-1.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Giancarlo Stanton becomes out number 2 this inning.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks. And the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Starlin Castro. First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail 5-2. Digging in to try it again. Number 2, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Striding in once again, Nate Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, number 30, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the Twins.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter, number 5.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, number 75. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Now batting,
Digging in for his second at-bat, James Ramsey. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
A ball and a strike now. Runners on first with one down. And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Colin Kaline, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit towards center. In there, a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Standing in now, Todd Frazier, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1-2 is the count.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Astros on top, 5-2. Now the Astros designated hitter, David Lee, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
A little bit of breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at bat when he hit that big grand slam.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And the count will be full. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Diego Corona. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. And the 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, fouled off. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 13,
Archie Chan will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
One and one. Cox over at second. Corona on at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Ramsey ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Now in the box, Michael Lee, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Lee brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
The 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ramsey waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in, number 3, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. The 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Number 2 would be next. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 count. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the second run will score. It's now 9-2.
They say when it rains, it pours,
Now
and it's
batting.
pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Ramsey coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Into the box, number 30, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit and 2 at bats for him at this point in the ball game. On, he pops it up, and no one will track it down. On its way, the 0-2 pitch down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting a guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Next for the Astros, the designated hitter, David Lee.
In now, David Lee, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Astros lead this one 10-2. At the plate, Joe Quo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. McHugh hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Hit to short. And Rasmus is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Starlin Castro as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Castro has swung his way to over 1,500 career base hits. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 5.
Stepping up now, Clyde Quinones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he fouls this one off. Stanton on second. Rasmus at first. 2 out in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Twins strand a pair, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Mike Morin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Mike Morin.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox.
Leading off for Houston, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Another try at 2-2. Fouled away. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Another full count pitch on its way, and he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Diego Corona. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Morin, a 6'4" right-hander, comes into the day 3rd in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. On the ground for Castro. This could be 2. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro.
Now batting.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Stepping in now, Archie Chan. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
That's the ball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
So stepping in, Michael Lee, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
The 1-2. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, number 3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Hard hit ball. Caught down there at third. Almost big trouble there, but a wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Number 75. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Ramsey. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Colin Kaline, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Stepping in, number 2. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he gets ahead 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Slap hard the opposite way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The shortstop, Nate Walker.
Into the box, Nate Walker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two-0 count, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rasmus has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
And look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Striding in for Houston, number 30. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1 home misses inside off the plate.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros lead it 10-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Settling in now, Todd Frazier. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So digging in now, Joe Quo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chopper foul. The 1-2 sent on the ground out to second. He's got it in time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting.
The tail of the tape, not all that pretty so far. 10-2 our score as we meander toward a conclusion to this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First delivery to him on the way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Smith playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-1, here it is. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. So a full count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
3-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
The left fielder, number 32.
Into the box, Colby Rasmus. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Chan. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Lee. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's set. Here it comes. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Ready once again, Gary Cox. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-0 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Flip of his glove for one. On to first. A double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego Corona.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Stepping up to the plate, Diego Corona. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Got a pretty good pitch to hit there and turned it into extra bases. And to me, this goes back to what we were saying about this reliever pitching longer than he's really used to. I do think he's fighting exhaustion right now.
Into the box now, Archie Chan, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 misses up and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Corona stands at second with 2 gone. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Michael Lee would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1, here it is. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Astros on top, 10-2. So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready with the 2-2. Fouled off. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Clyde Quinones, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Stepping in now, number 75, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, James Ramsey, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Final strike for the Twins. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got to hurry. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
10-2 the final in this game. Houston scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Derek Lowry earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Colin McHugh couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.